Yo, you're watching the Screaming Fish here, people, and once again I'm here for you guys with another video, and this time we are going to be taking a look at the film La La Land, which is directed by Damien Chazelle and stars Emma Stone and my boy Ryan Gosling as the two main leads. But before I actually get into the review, I would just like to give a huge shout out to the Jab Jab Show. If you like VHS reviews, movie reviews, Blu-ray reviews, and old retro game video reviews, then I seriously recommend you go check out the Jab Jab Show. His videos are really good, and I think you'll really like his channel and his style of editing. Trust me, his videos are so good, and the link to his channel will be in the description below. And yeah, trust me, you will enjoy his videos. They are really good. So, without further ado, let's get into my review of La La Land. So, a while back in mid-2016, I was scrolling through my YouTube recommendations, desperately searching for a new trailer for Suicide Squad. The hype was real. I was really excited for the movie when I came across a trailer for a movie called La La Land. Now, of course, I knew next to nothing about this movie, except from the fact that it stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone as the main characters. Oh, and it's a musical. So after I watched the trailer, I pretty much ignored nearly all the marketing for this movie. Then I heard that it had been nominated for 30 awards, and I think it even won 30 awards. So, yeah, me and my mom then went to see it because my mom was desperate to see this movie. So I used my pocket money to pay for us both to go see it, and oh my god, this movie is amazing. I'm not even kidding. This is one of the greatest films I have ever seen. Not just out of all the movies I saw in 2016, but one of the greatest films I've seen in years. This is coming from a guy who is really not a fan of musicals, but this film was just the literal definition of perfection. There are two things that full-on deserve my praise, whether you love it or love the movie or hate it. They full-on deserve praise here. The camera work, the camera work in this movie is just phenomenal. There are so many times in this movie where you will be thinking, how the heck did they shoot that? There are some beautiful shots in this movie that literally made my heart skip a couple of beats. And LA, which is the city this movie is set in, is just stunning in this movie. I love the way it was shot. All the musical numbers are shot with long, extensive shots with some with pretty much literally no jump cuts at all, which leads me to the choreography. Holy spag bol, the choreography in this movie is so well done. And I mean, most of these musical numbers are shot with almost no jump cuts. They're just long, extensive, and brilliantly filmed shots. The actors are literally dancing and singing for the entirety of the song, so that in effect is 3 minutes long, like you're actually doing it on a theatre show. And these dance sequences unfold seamlessly. There is one incredible sequence where Gosling and Stone dance in front of an LA sunset, and it's just incredible. And yes, the musical numbers, as you can imagine, are very energetic and really fun to watch. And that is partly due to excellent directing, which I'll talk more about in just a second. The set design just adds to the visual beauty of this film. I love the film's use of vibrant colours in the backgrounds at the right moments, and everything else from the way the scenes were lit was just amazing. Pretty much all the songs from this movie have been stuck in my head since last Thursday, which is when I saw this movie, and they're that good, trust me. I honestly haven't really heard any other songs in the musical that are similar to the ones in this film. They're just so unique and memorable, and they probably won't be forgotten for years. Damien Chazelle's directing is up there in my top 5. I'm not even joking, it's that good. The way he moves the camera alone in this movie is incredible. He tried his absolute best with this movie, and it paid off tremendously. And the same could be said for the script that Chazelle wrote himself, and it might just be one of my favourite screenplays of all time. And this is backed up by some brilliant performances. Ryan Gosling, as usual, is fantastic. I really liked how the film explored this character's passion for jazz. You really feel for this character because he's a very passionate piano player, and he can't play what he wants to play because he keeps ending up with jobs where he ends up playing Christmas songs at loads of different restaurants. A lot of his jokes landed really well. I like it when you've got someone who has one of the straightest faces imaginable and have him be the funniest character in the movie, and it really works well in this movie. Emma Stone is also great in this movie. Her performance never faltered during the entirety of this film's runtime. Her character is very sympathetic. She's an actress trying to break into the film industry, and every attempt at that point really doesn't go well for her, but she keeps trying, and that leads me to one of my favourite parts of this movie. I absolutely love the romance between these two characters. Their romance was just so touching, and as well as making for some of the film's funniest moments, but it all felt genuine and surprisingly unpredictable. A lot of romances I see these days feel very predictable and at times cliched, which is something that I criticize the film Passengers for. But this film was just unpredictable with the way it handled the romance, which I thought was really refreshing. And La La Land, in its core, is a love letter to people who are passionate about what they do. People who dream, people who will never stop trying to fulfill that dream, and basically the people who want to succeed in what they love. Someone who is going to do exactly that no matter what people think of them, and they'll just plod ahead. That's who this movie is aimed at. This movie is, in a way, grabbing anyone passionate by the shoulders and telling them to go fulfill their dreams. This movie genuinely wants people to fulfill their dreams, and I really have to point out that this movie is actually written and directed by someone who clearly feels that he has done exactly that and is trying to encourage other people to do the same thing. I really love this film's message because I'm at a stage in my life where I really want to fulfill my dreams and pretty much become successful at what I love doing and what I want to do in the future. And I feel like this film got the message out there better than anything I've really seen before. And this message is told through fantastic musical numbers as well as great performances. The musical numbers in this movie never once got annoying. Every time someone started singing, it felt like it was just a natural progression of the film. It never really felt like it was someone going, "Hey, this is the part where we sing now, let's go and sing, la 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 la." It just felt like a natural progression of the film, which is something that I usually only feel in animated movies. This movie just has such a real feeling to it, which I absolutely loved, as you can imagine. So, La La Land is one of the best films I've ever seen. I seriously recommend you check this movie out, guys. I'm telling you, it will be one of the greatest movie theater experiences of your life. I mean, it was for me personally. I absolutely love this movie. So yeah, as you can imagine, this is the part where I say, go check this out now. You will love it. So guys, that was my review of La La Land. What did you think of it? Have you seen it? Please share your thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, personally I thought La La Land was an amazing movie. It's one of the greatest films I've ever seen. That's me being genuine here. I genuinely think it's one of the best films I've ever seen. And yeah, so again, what do you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I will indeed see you guys later. Goodbye guys.